And this is where you had the car crash? You had 2 car crashes in one day?
Yeah, you know...
You have a license?
I do, actually.
Where did the car crashes take place?
Well, we were in Nashville, and what they do for these magazine shoots is they send a journalist to you to spend time with you. And this was my first day with this journalist named Brian, who's such a good writer that I was like really nervous and I wanted everything to go well. And I was like cleaning my apartment and just like cleaning my car and I'm just like making sure that things were neat and clean. So we're there, we're rehearsing, and he comes to rehearsal and he's listening, and he goes, all right, so we're gonna go to the restaurant and we're gonna talk there. And I had picked this fancy restaurant that I don't usually really go to that much, but I wanted to...
Make a good impression.
Yeah, look sophisticated or something. Sure. And so I didn't know where the restaurant was. So he goes, first of all, do you want to ride together or do you want to follow me? We take separate cars. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a really safe driver. And maybe he'll write about what a safe driver I am. So I was having to make a U-turn because I was going the wrong way. And I was trying to use the GPS in my car that I'd never used before, but I wanted to use it because he was in the car and I wanted to seem like I knew how to use my GPS. And so I went to go make a U-turn, but I didn't have enough space to make a U-turn, so I backed up a tiny little bit. Just like a little bit. And then just like...
Somebody hit you?
Yeah, that's what that was. That's the sound of it. And so I start freaking out, and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And he's like, chill. Chill. You know, he's like, this is okay, it's fine, it's a fender bender, whatever. I turn around, and it's my bass player. So that was when the day got better. Yeah. So I go, Amos, I'm so sorry, I'm good for it, I'll pay you, like whatever. And he's like, it's fine. And so then we go to the restaurant, and I'm all shaken up, and I'm stuttering like more than usual, and I'm just like, I couldn't believe I did that. And so we're leaving, and we're just sort of at the point where we can finally laugh about it. Oh my God, got in a car wreck. Yeah. Whoa, all of a sudden, this car that was like made out of bits of 5 other cars. Yep. And we were not in a good part of town. And it comes out, and it's like, and it's like, and then it hits the side of our car. It's like that. And all of a sudden, and like, this time Brian's not like chill, calm down. He's like, ah! And we're screaming.
So when Rolling Stone does a cover story, it's like they hang out. You know, you hang out with this journalist for a couple days, and you just hang out. If you drive around, they're sitting there. If you go to lunch, we hang. It's like a thing. And it was a huge deal for me to have a cover of Rolling Stone. It still is. Like, for me, that's like, oh, like, it's a big angel singing moment. And so, of course, like, I was just like, be your best self today. Like, like, if you're gonna drive, you drive the best you've driven. Like, if you're gonna, like, and also you're like, how do I be real and not like be pretending to be real? Like, when I'm clearly like, I know this is a journalist, like, ugh. But through all that, I was just like, okay, so I'm gonna take him on a day that it's this journalist named Brian Hyatt who's the coolest. And like, take him on a day. I'm going to rehearsals. It's normal. And I'm just going to drive him because that's what I normally do. Be your best self at driving. And I got in 2 car accidents with him in the car. Oh. One was my fault. One was not. One was an I'm sorry. The second one was a you're welcome. I saved your life. He got sideswiped. But I was like... I was fully panicking, and when we got sideswiped, I think he screamed out something like, I have a new baby at home! And I was like, oh, this is not going to be a good cover story for me. Like, this is going to be good for people reading it, but not for me.
He nearly killed me in a Mustang once, and I was thinking the same thing. I've got a baby at home. Exactly.
Yeah, I think it might be your first thought. I'm like, I have 3 cats. It's not the same.